Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for May the 23rd to May 29th. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, for Taurus, May 23rd to the 29th. Ooh, okay, seeing Page of Rods coming out. The Death card, thank you, and the King of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Rods. Okay, so Taurus, your first line of cards here. You are on a journey, my friends. You are discovering something new. You're feeling maybe a little bit emotionally unable or unwilling, or maybe having some reservations about sort of speaking about this, letting people know how you really feel about what's going on here. I feel like you're feeling confident and you're really excited about these changes that are happening, but for some reason you're feeling like you don't want to be vulnerable with others, but within yourself it feels like you're on board with a lot of these changes that are going to lead to a transformation for you, but it's almost like you just don't want others to sense your emotional vulnerability at this time, but that you're ready for this new beginning. It feels really passionate. You're wanting to do a lot of self-discovery and focusing on what makes you light up, really focusing on your passions, your creativity, and the part of you that is, connected to that passion, that sensuality, that lust for life, and it because this is a general reading, that will be different for you, but this feels transformative with that Death card, and it almost feels like a sudden new beginning, one that it almost feels like you're not willing to sort of talk about this just yet. Emotionally, you're not open to sharing how you feel with this situation. Two of Pentacles for obstacles, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're feeling guarded about this. Dare I say that you're feeling a little bit like you don't want to jinx things. That's sort of how I'm feeling. Like you're thinking, if I talk about this prematurely, I could jinx this whole situation for myself, which I don't think you could. But it's interesting. You're definitely torn here. Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. That really makes me feel like you're still, even though you feel confident about this new beginning, it's almost as if you're not sure how much of this you want to share with people. I think you're feeling guarded. You're guarding this new beginning right now because it feels like with that Two of Wands and the Death card kind of makes me feel like you're starting something that's very meaningful to you. You've got the Page, the Ace, and the Two of Wands. So you're really moving towards a new path here, one that you're guarding very closely. You don't want people to know too much about what you're up to or how you feel. And the Two of Pentacles kind of makes me feel like you're juggling priorities maybe in the material world. So as you pursue this new path, I wonder if there is something else that is sort of got your attention a little bit here. And so you're trying to decide what is the priority right now. You're not sure. There could be opposing forces. There could be opposing sort of belief systems working here. And you're not sure how you can identify with this new beginning that you're starting. So you may be hesitating a little bit, even though you feel confident with this new beginning. You might be feeling a little hesitation. Let's clarify this. Top row. Yeah, there's the Nine of Pentacles again. You're in good position here to have a new beginning. I feel like you've done a lot of work to sort of ease your anxieties about shifting directions. And emotionally, it's like you just don't want people to know what you're up to just yet. It's interesting. I feel like you're seeking the right teachers. Right now you're seeking knowledge, you're seeking the right connections, the right collaborations. You might even be literally looking for a guide or a teacher to help you with this new start, but you're not wanting to be too vulnerable. I feel like almost that the guidance here for you is to open up a little bit so that you can find what you need to fulfill whatever it is this new beginning is for you. Very passionate new beginning. King of Pentacles coming out in reverse with the Four of Pentacles. So that makes me think that, you know, you're confident about this new beginning in terms of the idea, but you may not be feeling overly confident with respect to resources. And maybe that's why we're seeing the Two of Pentacles as well, that, you know, you're sort of juggling the idea of beginning this new endeavor, this new path. It feels like a very bold new step, like an adventure almost. And yet a part of you is like, I don't think I can afford it. Or if we invest ourselves in all this, you know, all of our energy and resources in this and it doesn't work, then what do we do? And so it's interesting. I feel like your struggles are coming from resources. Resources are playing a role in your feelings of worry a little bit here. And that King of Pentacles is Taurus energy and it's in reverse. So that tells me that this is about you and your beliefs about resources. And you may be worrying about that, even though you've sort of got yourself in good shape with that Nine of Pentacles. It's interesting. It's really interesting, Taurus. It's like perhaps it's a mindset. Maybe it's not actually that the resources aren't enough. It could just be that your mindset is saying it's not enough. The Magician, yeah, there you go. You're needing to really pay attention to sort of your subconscious beliefs around resources, because if you're telling yourself there's not enough, I'm not enough, I don't have enough, there isn't enough, I have to compete, you know, and I have to really fight for this, it feels like that is why this feels like a juggle, and that you're needing to sort of battle these opposing forces. It could be because of your beliefs around resources need to shift. And maybe that's why we're seeing the Magician here, to remind you that as above, so below, whatever you believe is true. And so if you believe that you're not enough, the idea is not enough, the resources aren't enough, then guess what? Yeah, there's Judgment in reverse. So yeah, it's almost as if you're sort of anticipating something not working out. You're anticipating that you will receive bad news. You're anticipating that it will be the worst case scenario, you know? And instead of focusing your intentions and your sort of shifting your subconscious beliefs into a more positive affirmation. It's interesting, Taurus. Let's see, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We see the Eight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you're not trusting yourself here. You may be doubting yourself. Bottom of the deck on the clarifying deck is the Four of Cups in reverse. So that really makes me feel like overall your emotions, your thoughts, and your beliefs around resources and opportunities may need to shift. And it feels like your intuitive side has guidance for you, but will you tap into that and consider it? I feel like as you're doubting the resources, it's possible that you intuitively you're receiving the guidance to go for it, but you're sort of ignoring that guidance, you know, which is why the Eight of Wands is coming up in reverse, that you know, it's like you're misjudging, miscalculating things because of your perceptions about resources. And I feel like shifting that could shift everything here for you, Taurus. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading today. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video if it's resonated for you. Thank you again, and I hope to see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you so much love and light, Taurus.